난 모르는데 이거 안 하면 안 돼 이거. 왜 내가 이거 해야 되죠? 안 할래.
What if using different materials made all the difference?
What if using different materials and that made all the difference? What if, just simply being made from different materials and that could actually bring about a total change?
New tonight, Melania Trump firing back, responding to Michelle Obama, who says she offered Melania Trump an open phone line, an offer Melania has refused. It's all coming out as Michelle Obama speaks out about her husband, their relationship, being First Lady, and President Trump. Kate Bennett is out front.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama in a new cover story for Elle magazine, taking another swipe at President Donald Trump while promoting her book, Becoming. This time without mentioning him by name, telling interviewer Oprah Winfrey, quote, "Progress isn't made through fear. We're experiencing that right now. Fear is the coward's way of leadership, trying to remain positive while the country grapples with a new president, a president that Obama can't believe is not Hillary Clinton." Writing in her book, she still wonders how people voted for Trump, whom she calls a misogynist.
People have to be educated, they have to be focused on the issues, and they have to go to the polls if they want their politics to reflect their values.
And how on Inauguration Day, she witnessed a different type of celebration than her husband's.
The vibrant diversity of the two previous inaugurations was gone.
So right now there is not really, this is a right now. Tell the truth, this is old news. So I'm not really so sure I have to actually make this report. It's really shameful because this is really kind of fermented old news. But when Michelle Obama, when she was promoting her then newly released book, Becoming, there was a little bit of exchange of blows between the former First Lady and then current First Lady Melania Trump. Because Michelle Obama in her new book said Melania Trump turned down and declined her offer to help. When she was actually going out of the White House, she made her reach out to Melania Trump to say, if you needed any help, I can help you. I can actually offer you some advice. But Melania Trump rejected it completely. That's a real testimony at that time newly discovered by the Elle magazine. When she actually sat down with the Elle magazine, she says, quote and unquote, this is written in the present tense, but it happened. Everything happened in the past, but I have to be very honest and I have to be very strict about the actual tense written here. Michelle Obama at that time said, Melania Trump declined and turned down and rejected any type of suggestion of help from Michelle Obama. She actually also shared the many of disappointment from Donald Trump's inauguration in comparison with the two different inaugurations her husband had staged. Because President Barack Obama's investiture and investment in power was all about diversity. So many different people were cheering up, but there were all walks of life. Racially, ethnically, especially this type of a diversified variation was noticeable in the crowd. If you ever take a glance at the people gathered in Washington, D.C. for the celebration of Barack Obama's two inauguration ceremonies, you would actually notice a difference. But now, the nation experienced a complete 180 in terms of racial ethnicity. That's what normally would be expected from this type of white racist administration. And another issue is she couldn't actually believe that someone like Donald Trump would be elected as a president of the United States, who she believes a misogynist. She believes Donald Trump is a misogynist. So she could have barely grapple with reality. She barely grasped the fact that someone like Donald Trump could ever be elected as a president of the United States, and that's the reality we all live, and we are still facing until this December, right? At that time, she was just so frustrated with that fact. So she actually, vented out her frustration. Because, this type of fear is a coward's way of leadership. That's a really kind of someone who could only fear the truth of a people or the veracity that comes from the people. Only these type of a timid, liver-hearted people could rely on a reign of terror and a fear to galvanize the people. This is really kind of a bottom-feeding techniques. You can never actually rule the nation peacefully by appealing to the good heart of the people because you're afraid of being scated by the truth coming from the people, we the people. Because you cannot actually convince them when you actually face them vis-a-vis, when you actually have a sincere conversation with them. And when you actually confront them one-on-one, you cannot handle the situation. That's the real reason you resort to easy solution. What is that? Fear and reign of terror, or threatening, meanness, racism. These are all the narratives that we're frequenting in the context of dictatorship and tyranny and power. They all have one thing in common. They're not courageous at all. They have no guts and a grit and gumption to face the truth.